is a proclamation honoring Stanford K. Smoker as honored founder for 2015. Whereas Stanford K. Smoker arrived in Fort Lauderdale with his family in 1956 and began an auspicious career in construction materials, which eventually propelled him into a position of prominent developer with a vision for the city's downtown. And whereas during a time when residents were leaving downtown Fort Lauderdale for the sprawling properties and suburban communities, Stanford Smoker recognized the potential of a new river and envisioned it as the heart of a thriving urban metropolis. And whereas Stanford Smoker gradually acquired 10 acres of property along the New River, and in the early 1970s announced plans for downtown Fort Lauderdale's first high-rise apartments with a sky bridge that would connect the residential towers on the north and south sides of the water. Gina, you hearing that type of thing, the sky bridge across the river? That's not a bad idea, right? Still, okay. Whereas his friendship with pioneers Ivy Stranahan and Annie Beck instilled in Stanford Smoker the importance of safeguarding our local heritage, it compelled him to save the historic 1907 King Cromartie House and the Annie Beck House, as well as countless mature trees in the area. And whereas although the county development led to changes to his high-rise plans decades ago, many of the parcels Stanford Smoker acquired along the New River are graced by luxurious modern buildings today, including the Las Olas Grand, the Water Garden, New River Landing. And while the scenic shaded tree space on the south side of the river has been named for the Smoker Family Park in his honor. And where Stanford viewed Fort Lauderdale as more than just a place to establish his business and raise his family, is reflected through his extensive civic involvement in numerous organizations committed to cultivating harmony and prosperity throughout our community. And whereas Stanford Smoker has dutifully served as trustee of the Fort Lauderdale Historical Society, Vice President of Tourism and New Industries and Foreign Trade for the Greater Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce, President of the Fort Lauderdale Executive Associations, and was recognized as a modern pioneer by the Broward County Historical Commission. And whereas Stanford Smoker is to be commended for his vision, as well as the time and resources that he selflessly invested in Fort Lauderdale, thereby creating a desirable city and a lasting legacy for future generations. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the City Commission of the City of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that Stanford K. Smoker is hereby selected and honored as honored founder of the City of Fort Lauderdale for 2015 in recognition of his many accomplishments and valuable contributions to the City of Fort Lauderdale. And that the City Commission of the City of Fort Lauderdale hereby publicly recognizes and acknowledges these achievements and contributions, and does hereby express its heartfelt appreciation to Stanford Smoker. That a plaque honoring Stanford Smoker as honored founder of the City of Fort Lauderdale for 2015 shall be placed in the lobby of Fort Lauderdale City Hall, and that its parchment of his proclamation shall be furnished by the City Clerk to Stanford Smoker as a further token of the sincere gratitude and appreciation of the City of Fort Lauderdale, as stated this third day of November 2015 and signed by our Mayor, Your Honor John P. Jack Seiler. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, committee members and Mr. Mayor, fellow commissioners. Any of you that know my dad even the least bit knows that whenever there's an opportunity to get in front of a podium, he's not going to pass it up. So I've been granted spokesperson, so I'm just going to read you some brief lines that he would like to share with you. That starts off with a quote by Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln once said that he appreciates a man who is proud of his city, but even more so, a city that is proud of its man. We already talked about our family coming here in 1956. We've all grown up here, and the county was 40,000 people when we first moved here. So we've seen a lot of really great things. We have deep, deep roots in the community, and really appreciate all that all the officials do, and that the planning, the friendships, everything that goes on in the city. Since my dad moved here, he had two main goals. His first goal, and this has been since 1956, these goals have not changed. His first goal was to be the most well-liked man of every person he met. You all have helped that today. I'm sure this fulfills that to some degree, and he sincerely appreciates that. The second goal was to go to heaven. We're not going to do that today, but he's still working on that. So all of you are part of making that first goal a reality, and we really appreciate the honor, and we appreciate you all being here to help out with that. So on behalf of our family, and especially my father, we thank you sincerely from the bottom of our heart.